Hi guys, today I'm going to be doing a really chatty sit down video where I talk to you about my writing. So first, before I start the video, I thought because it's a bit informal, I would have a special guest on today. This is Sandra. She's a little baby guinea pig. I don't know how old she is now, but she's not that old. And she is a Californian, which is why she has a little black nose like this. She wasn't born like that, but then as she grew older, her nose started becoming blacker, and I love her. She is so cute. So I thought I would just sit down, stroke a guinea pig, and talk to you about the book that I am writing. I wanted to do some writing vlogs, and I decided that I would just film them in a different location so that I don't have to feel like I'm filming a proper formal video like I usually do. So this is going to be totally random. I'm probably going to babble, but I love watching writing vlogs. My favourite are probably Alice Oseman's Book 3 diaries. I watch every single episode without fail. I love watching writing videos and people talking about their writing. So for context, I have been writing a book now since May last year, so it's over a year. I wrote, I think, about 28 or 30,000 words through May to September. Then I left it, and then this year in January I scrapped that draft, started another draft of this book, finished 36,000 words of it by March. And my dog is coming, so don't know what she's doing there. She's just wandering about in the background. I wrote 36,000 words of it through January and March, and now in the past week or so I am editing that half. Then next month I'm going to rewrite the last half, and then I'll be done for this draft and I'll finally have a finished product. I've gone about it in such a weird way because it's my first book I've ever written, so I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm testing out how I work and how I want to do things. Bit worried my dog's going to eat the guinea pig. Hello, do you want to be in a video? She's just staring at me. You can walk past. It's okay. As long as you don't eat Sandra. Don't know what that was all about. Let's get on with the video. So yes, next month I'm going to write the last half, but this month I'm editing. I'm currently 16,000 words through my edit. I'm averaging about 4,000 words a day, which I think is super good. I'm really pleased with that because from the last draft, a lot of the prose and stuff was how I wanted it. It was just little bits of plot that I needed to add in and things like that. I didn't need to do anything really heavy to it. It's just adding different strands in to make it more interesting, taking bits out where actually I thought this doesn't work or it's not how I want it to be. I needed to write the first draft and just get all the rubbish out, and now I'm refining that and I'm working out a plot that I'm really happy with. The plan is to finish the manuscript by September the 1st. Hopefully that will happen. I have to finish this draft by the end of the month and then write the last half of it next month, and then I will be on track to finish. Just thinking about it makes me super happy. I cannot wait to finish, and then Sandra can read it. Maybe I should write Sandra into it. Would you like that? Some of you have been asking what my book is about. I've posted little snippets of it on Twitter, so you can probably scroll through my pictures and find that. But it is a road trip around the UK. It's a YA contemporary novel, which is so much fun to write. I had this concept when I was younger that I had to have life experiences before I wrote contemporary, and now I'm getting older and the characters are the same age as me. It's so much easier and I love it. I think I'll always write YA contemporary. It's the genre I love the most. It's what I love reading and what I love writing too. So it's a road trip novel. I'm not going to tell you the locations because I don't want to give that away, but you can probably guess if you follow me on Twitter at lucythereader. If you don't, because I post about little things every now and again, and it's easy to piece together, I think. But it's about friendship and family troubles and a little bit about social media as well, which is something that I've added into this draft and I'm really liking. It's so much fun to write because the characters are like my best friends. I adore them. They are so much fun to write, and since I've been writing this draft I actually have an idea for a prequel book with one of the other characters as something that is quite minor in this book, but they talk about it could be a very big thing for them, so I want to write that. And I also have a few ideas for some short stories, like a Christmas themed short story which I started writing in December, and all sorts of different things. There are so many ideas I have, and they are the bestest friends I have in the world. I adore them. I wish they were real people, but they feel like real people to me. I love them. They are the best. So another thing I've been working on is something that I have posted on Wattpad. It's called Coming Tempest, Raging Wild, and it is inspired by an Emily Bronte poem. And I wanted to work on this for absolutely ages. It's one of those things I know is going to be such a big thing. It's going to be my life's work because it's so complicated, but I also love it so much. It makes me so happy to work on it and to read all Emily Bronte's poems, because she is my favourite anyway. Her poems are probably my favourite thing out of anything I've ever read. I adore them. They honestly mean so much to me, and so to work on this and almost to reconstruct that in prose form is really nice, and I have posted it on Wattpad. The prologue is up now. I'll link it in the description. The best way that you can support me on Wattpad is by either following my account, you need a Wattpad account to do that, or to vote the story up, because when you vote the story up, it appears on Wattpad's lists and it just will be kind of promoted more, or will come up in their different things. So the best way that you can support me on there is by voting and commenting and telling all your friends. I don't know the schedule yet. I've still got to work that out. I don't know how often I will be posting it. It depends how fast I write in between the rest of my projects. I might start in September doing it every week. I don't know, but at least the first 5 chapters of it, I think, so far, will go up. After that, I don't know. She's like, what is going on? Can you stop talking to me, please? I'm not a YouTube sensation. So yes, that's my writing. Those are the 2 things I'm mainly working on at the moment. I have ideas for my next thing that I want to work on after my contemporary, which I am so excited about, but I'm having to contain my excitement. This was just a kind of brief video to update you on where I am and where I want to be by September. I'd love to start querying agents by the end of the year. I definitely want this book published. I want it to be a thing that is in bookshops, because being an author is my dream, my ultimate dream. It's what I really want, and I have so many ideas for books and I just want to write them all. I just need to finish this one first. The biggest problem I have at the moment is I go from 1 minute thinking this is the best thing ever. This is a work of a genius. You are J.K. Rowling, Lucy. You are going to be even more successful than she was. And then the next second I'm like, this is rubbish. Trash it all. This is not worth anybody reading ever. There is no in between. I don't go from thinking, this might be okay. It's always one or the other, and it's so confusing because I know it's not a work of genius and I know it's not rubbish, but my head always tells me that, and it's so hard to get out of that routine of feeling like it's either amazing or totally rubbish. So that was just a really brief vlog talking about my writing. I'd love to do some more videos, but I don't know how you want me to do them. Would you prefer that I talk to them like this, or do weekly updates, or I don't know, you tell me. I'm going to be writing for the next 2 months, so it is up to you how you want to see me talk about it. I can do Q&As and stuff, so if you have any questions, leave them in the comments and I can do them in the next video. I'll see how much you want to see these vlogs, because I really want to talk about my writing. I'm very happy to talk about my writing, and Sandra can come along too. Would you like to see a different guinea pig in each video? That is a thing that can be arranged. What do you say, Sandra? She says, put me back please, I want to go and eat some cucumber. That's what Sandra says. So that was my writing vlog. Do let me know in the comments if you enjoyed it. Please go check out my story on Wattpad and vote it up if you like it, because that's going to be a massive help. And if there's enough interest, I will definitely post another chapter soon. Your interest determines how much I post of it. That is how I'm going to run with that. So thank you so much for watching this video. I know it was informal, but I rather enjoyed filming it. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys soon. Happy reading, happy writing, and happy guinea pigging.